Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're going to be doing a soul contract reading. We're going to be looking at a past life connection that is carrying over to this present incarnation to give you a little information about what's going on with that connection and what is intended to be accomplished with this connection in this present life. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force something to fit if this isn't resonating with you or making sense for you and your situation. This reading is timeless as well, so whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to receive it. Okay. So, what I'm gathering here is that either you or the person you were connected with was in a role of priesthood. There was an obligation on this person's part to the spiritual community of the civilization of this time that you were present in. And this communal living that came out, it's this has something to do with like the priesthood or like priestess like living arrangement. Like all of the people as like a member of this organization were living together in a common space. Asia is out here, so this could have taken place in an Asian location, country, civilization at that time. But just take that as it resonates. You may have memories of a different place and time that suits this spiritual community living together that you or your person were a part of. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There was a karmic relationship that interfered with this connection, or this relationship itself was karmic and interfered with some other aspects of this life. Either this was a situation where you could not be together because of these prior commitments to this really religious spiritual organization, or there was another relationship like outside of this spiritual connection and community that was like drawing focus and attention away from this connection and the ability to fulfill this contract. Also, potentially, because of this connection and the way things were set up, you were meant to learn some sort of lesson from this scenario that was missed in this previous life. And there's another opportunity here to either learn this lesson or to come together to break off ties with like a karmic influence, whether that be another person or like a situation of how you're living, habits and lifestyle could be a factor that's creating a karmic situation as well. Okay, we have false person come out. So that's a really strong indicator for there being another person who may have been involved in this situation, like a partner that was a karmic relationship that was not the correct person for you to be aligning with in the past, or for the other person to be aligning with in the past. Like, there's definitely a third party, whether this is like the religious organization itself or another partner that was keeping two other counterparts separated. There's also this card of bad health here. I'm getting that like due to some health circumstances that one of the members of this pair in this contract got ill and passed away prior to being able to overcome the karmic situation, whatever that may have been for you. And so the other of you was left alone, unable to come together, since it was not done prior to falling ill and passing away on the other side. Yeah, toil and labor. I'm getting, because I saw imprisonment also, this situation of like the priesthood, the priestessship, whatever you want to call it, in this communal living, that it was sort of like a form of imprisonment. Yeah, it was like it's like whatever this living situation was, like you lived there, you worked there. If this is you or the other person, the other side of this did, they lived there, they worked there, and it's like they weren't able to leave. It's giving this experience of sort of like slavery or like indentured servitude. Is like once you signed up, or once you were like inducted into this religious organization, that you couldn't leave, and that put some strain on this relationship, perhaps to the point where the other person who was perhaps not involved in this living experience felt that they were unable to pursue this connection, and got themselves entangled with the wrong person that was outside of this. With this privileged lady card, And also, I didn't put it out here, at the bottom of the other deck was wisdom. With this privileged lady card, there's a lot of like wisdom and knowledge that comes during this sort of older time periods from like the religious elite. It was like a high position that had this air of privilege to it. But it's something about the reality of it was a lot more lackluster, a lot less prominent. Well, not necessarily prominent, but basically like it wasn't as good as it sounded. Like the image of living in this space and playing this role, it came off as a lot better of a place to be than what it actually was. And the other half of this pair, they also like had a high status in this society, in this community. And therefore, like, they were very seen. Something about it, like, they couldn't be seen, what's the word? Like commingling, interacting with the person who was in this religious organization. And so they had to select a partner who had like a, not necessarily a higher status, but like a non-religious affiliation status. It was like something about this couldn't be touched or interacted with, like the prestige and the religious spiritual connection of this needed to be preserved. So even someone of like a higher status in society who like carried other privileges and wealth could not marry, could not interact with the person who was in this religious organization, and therefore they connected with and remained in a karmic relationship with someone who was like of the same class and like group as them, until they fell ill and died. Because I am getting that it was the person living outside of the religious community that passed away too soon before anything could be resolved about this situation. And this poverty card showing up, it's giving like aesthetic sort of like a situation of living in like a bare bones situation, like being a part of this organization provided for this person, but like outside of doing the work, the spiritual work that was necessary to play this role in the community, like and being like living there and being provided for. Like there was no other sort of material possessions or wealth. And so like the person who was like living in this priesthood or priestesshood was essentially like impoverished, while the person, I also saw the finances here. when I was shuffling. Like they were living a very like poor and meager life, and this other like privileged person they were supposed to connect with like had the means to take care of them and like support them, but like this connection was forbidden because of the different areas of society that these people came from. And instead of facing that challenge and finding a way to come together anyway, the person in the religious organization was sort of like stuck there in this place, and the other person who had the means to like sort of do something about that through this connection, they chose to go with the wrong person who like made sense from a societal perspective, because like they came from the same class, the same sort of wealth, the same sort of privilege. Yeah. So this, and there's some sort of version of this scenario happening again, where one person is very spiritual and has those ties and maybe having an experience of not having wealth or like anything outside of this spiritual experience. And the other person has the capacity to do that if they're willing to like fight for this connection and fight for this relationship, rather than settling for a life with the wrong person who sort of like makes sense on paper. And this person's health will take a downturn if it hasn't already again. It's like this bad health was a result of having made the wrong choice. Like it was some sort of karma for not like fighting for the relationship that was meaningful, that contained love. And so like in this present life, if the person who has this place of privilege continues to choose to like sit comfortably in their life of affluence, that is actually like devoid of love, their health will decline. It's like the way to avoid dying prematurely from these health issues is by like leaving or foregoing this sort of, I don't know, it's giving like an arranged marriage vibe in the past life, where this match that makes sense, that like from a society perspective, it's like this picture perfect, like it looks good on paper, like the image that's presented to society, it looks like these people like belong together, but like underneath it's the wrong person. Like at home it's a struggle, like it's a fight to maintain this facade, this image that of this perfect little relationship, because like it doesn't contain the love that they would find in going with the more spiritually connected person who doesn't have as much material wealth. And with this miracles here, it was like in the past, it felt like it would have taken a miracle to be able for these two people to be together because of this like religious establishment versus this like high affluence. Like the person who was affluent was like really prominent in society, like building things or like investing things. Like real estate is coming through. Like this is like someone who like made their money from like building structures in the city, in the community. And they were very well off. But it was like a very materially based mode of operating and living, and this spiritual experience this other person was living was very separate and very much missing a focus on material gains and resources. So it felt like it would have taken a miracle for these two people to have come together, but that miracle was possible in the past at this time. But both sides of this, both people on the ends of this contract would have had to believe in it and like have set intentions and taken actions to influence the energy and allow space and openness for that miracle to occur. And it feels like in this present day there's like less strict societal like lines, like the class lines are more blurred now in the present day to help like make that jump, that leap of faith easier. But it's only easier in some degrees. Like both people truly have to believe that it's possible for them to be together, for this miracle to occur, and for things to transpire in the way that will satisfy this contract. Okay, we have distant thunder and mystic healer. So first of all, you have to be able to like expect this miracle. Like there is a potential to heal this connection here and to have a different experience in this life. The spiritually connected person like is spiritually connected in this life as well. Like they're a strong healing energy. But it's there's a message here about clearing the air. The spiritual person has been open and honest and like free flowing with their healing energy. But it's like some distance has been created here between these people at this time. Like this the affluent person who like they feel more like something about their mindset, something about their position is the barrier still. That they're on this path with this person who's like in the same realm, like the same class as them. Like they're in this karmic relationship with this person, and it is affecting their health, and it's created distance between these two counterparts in this contract. Like if this is someone you have had communication with, like there has been silence for a while. The affluent person has been false or misleading in some way about what's going on with them, with this karmic relationship, with their health, with like how things really are, and also like with their feelings toward this healer archetype person. So there's a call to like clear the air, to have some sort of communication, one way or another. Like something needs to be said. Yeah, because like there's this lady here, like trapped in a tower, and that like the thunder is rolling in, like things look gloomy, things look bleak. And the faraway places, this also this also is giving like some extra confirmation for like an Asian sort of background, like landscape for this taking place. If this doesn't feel like the past, like that may be like where you're living, like where you're located now. But like this distance, this is get ready for new horizons. Like this storm will pass, and there is an opportunity for this communication to take place, for this distance to be closed, and for this contract to be fulfilled. Like this has not passed a point where this can no longer happen in this life. It's like the point that was passed in the previous life was, it's like there was always still the opportunity for the two of you to come together, until this person got so sick that like they couldn't come back from it and passed away. So it's like that's still viable this time up until that point. Hilarion, divine healing. I see. So these two counterparts are meant to like that's part of this dynamic, that's part of this lesson, in that like learning and accepting that these two ways of life, these two paths of life don't have to remain separate, that they can be merged together. That this person, while they may not have like lived in it or been in this previously, this spiritual person, this healer can play the role that they need in the affluent life of this privileged person. That the affluent person may have had some doubts about whether this other person can like fit into their world, if that's a place that they can live in, if that's a place that they will fit, and they can. And this affluent person is not yet aware that they hold, or that they have access to, the same sort of healing ability that the person presently embodying that does. We have Mother Mary, love and peace. So, and we have Kuthumi, cloak of wisdom, coming out as well. So that says, trust what you know. You already know the answer you seek. choose peace, choose love. Like something about like the person who's like in this affluent connection with this like person that's wrong for them, where the love is absent. It's like there's this point of pride with this person that is getting in the way. It's like this person doesn't want to step up and own the fact that they have made a wrong choice about who they're supposed to be with in their life. That they have chosen something that's very like fake and false and limiting to them. That like their growth is stunted, and in fact like their health is declining because or is set to decline because of this unwillingness to admit their mistake and to correct it. Healing is possible, but that person will have to admit that they made the wrong choice and to take those steps toward healing themselves and healing this connection. There may also be like differences in religious background that are considered. Like maybe this person, like with their religious background, like being different from this healer archetype, that's one of the ways in which they feel this person may not fit into their world, the image that they're upholding. But that's possible. Roses are significant. You may see roses a lot, like imagery or the flowers themselves, or be gifted those. But there needs to be this experience of heart healing, of emboldening the heart to diminish the ego who's unwilling to go back and admit and correct this mistake, to accept the healing gifts and utilize them to recharge and empower themselves to follow the frequency of love and peace, rather than, because like that's what the wisdom says, that love and peace are like calling to this person intuitively, and they're having trouble following that call, listening to that inner wisdom, because they're focused on matters of the ego, matters of like image and presentation and material trappings. But the path that we're always supposed to follow is moving toward one of love and peace. Yeah, and this karmic relationship, it's like this person doesn't have peace in their life because they don't have love. Like something about it's very stressful for them to be with this karmic person in some way. They feel like they're always, like, I don't know, like always working to meet the material needs of this person. To like uphold this like household, this standard. And it's like it never ends. It's never satisfied. Whereas like that wouldn't be an issue if they followed where they find love and peace, because like this person has a has a history of living in poverty. Like a little material wealth goes much farther for the person that they're supposed to be with than it does for this person that's wrong for them, this karmic relationship. It's like the karmic relationship is like a never-ending need for more and more and more. And it's like the purpose of it is to create the stress and the stress creates the bad health. It's this cycle that's like this person has to choose to exit this cycle, to get themselves off of this cycle, to do what brings them love and peace, to feel whole again. Okay. So let's look at some of the prospects for the outcome of this situation. We have the moon. The 8 of Cups in reverse and 3 of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. There is a choice that this person has to make here. Like their intuition, like their dreams are fueling this. It's almost like they've been hiding their feelings from themselves and from everyone else. But they have to honor their intuition, to honor those deeper feelings, to uncover them, express them, to make this personal decision to walk away from this connection, this situation with the karmic person, to choose something that aligns more deeply with their values, that brings love and joy and balance to their life, and a like enhancement of their spiritual experience, to collaborate with the person they're meant to collaborate with, and build a new foundation that allows them to like learn and grow and I don't know if proliferate is the right word, but like it's like I'm seeing this like expansive, like blossoming experience that this person will have when they make the right choice and allow themselves to be drawn toward what feels loving and peaceful to them. Because like if they don't choose this for themselves, like they're going to suffer. They're going to continue to suffer like increasingly more the longer they wait to make this choice. And this outcome does look very positive for this person, like seeing, uncovering this, walking away from what doesn't serve them to build something new that's aligned for them, to make the choice to step into this love connection and fulfill this contract in this life. Okay, so if this reading resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you have not already done so. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope this has been helpful for you to understand what you're dealing with in this situation and what the outlook appears to be at this moment in time. If you're interested in a personal reading to get some more details or look at something else going on in your life, you can see how to do that below. And I will see you later. Good luck with everything. Bye.